Okay, so let's talk about the methods chapter. Now, throughout the course, the home activities, as I said before, are designed so that you will be filling in key sections of your methods chapter throughout the course. So by the end of the course, you're not scrambling to write it. It's you've done the pieces already and received feedback on them. It's due April 9th, which is 1 week, I believe, after the course ends. I believe, let me just check here. Yeah, so it's due on a Thursday. I do need some time to evaluate these, and grades are due, I think, the following week. So I'll need the weekend to really go over them. So that would be the absolute last deadline. And yes, you could submit it at midnight if you want to play that game. I think you'll be in really good shape, though. It covers most of the learning goals in the course, except really for ethics, which we'll cover in another way. And the reason it's important is really got a bit of a frog in my throat. The reason it's important is that it's really one of the key goals of the course to help create a draft of your methods chapter to see which direction you're going in. Will it change? Likely it will. But you need to start thinking about the process of actually doing some research. Now, the evaluation criteria. Well, that'll be based on the methodological guidelines. And just like the introductory guidelines, if I click on this, you'll see a set of guidelines, some examples here, and then the headings, each part that you have to fill in the heading, and we'll fill those in as we proceed through the course. And then the research questions, the participants and sampling, the data collection methods, and the data. And now you won't be doing a data analysis, so that's not part of the proposal, and this isn't part of your proposal either. You may consider some ethical considerations and the scope and limitations of your method. So really 6 sections. You'll likely have a couple of appendices giving a rough draft of perhaps your survey, if you're using a survey, or your interview questions, or your focus group questions, or any kind of methodology that you're using. Those are the most common. So I'll be giving you feedback weekly on these particular entries in your methods, and I'm hoping the feedback will be useful and that you'll make some changes. And like the introductory chapter, you'll take your entries from your methods guidelines. So you may, in your research paradigm, under here, and here are the guidelines here, there's useful links, you will write your research paradigm. And eventually, though, what I'd like you to do is put it in the methods Word template and copy it in there. And that will be, and you're going to rename that Word file into something like last name and underscore method. Well, not something like actually into last name underscore method, for example, K underscore method. And then you're going to put that in your Google folder so that I can see it. I have really easy access to it, and then I can give you quick feedback. I don't want to spend a lot of time, as much fun as that might sound, searching for your files. So, and that's the methods chapter part of the assessment process.